Let's take a look to the evolution of lasers. For that, I would like to call Mr. Navkaran Singh Chimni to please come upon the stage. Come on everyone, can we have a huge round of applause for him? Senior Director, Medical Business, Mr. Navkaran Singh Chimni.
Very good evening, everyone. I welcome you to yet another technology revolution launch by Lumenis called the Moses. When we were going through the presentation, we debated a lot about what type of topic we are going to talk about. Is it going to be urology evolution or urology revolution? But I feel evolution is the right word. Why? Because it talks about continuous growth of morals and value. And that's what, in my next 3 or 4 slides, I will be talking to you about. So, when we started this business, we talked about always being number one. That was our vision. But they always say that when you have to be number one, it's only the tip that the people see. But what we need to see is all the hard work that goes underneath this pyramid. So, if you look at, for the last 9 years, we've established our office in India. We have started from actions, initiatives, core competencies, battlefield, and goal. Now, if you look at actions, we started from account-based, identification, value propositions, new applications which are there to provide more viability to customers, evidence creation so that we have facts and local facts, society and KOL managements, disposables and procedures for the safety of patients, and education-based promotions. Now when you talk about initiatives, it's easy to talk about new product initiatives, value creations, education and training, and direct sales and service coverage. But what it takes in establishing all of this is all the hard work that comes in. When we started our office in India around 9 years back, we were never focused only on sales. We wanted to make sure that each and every customer who buys our laser not only has best technology, but also has the best viable solution to return on investment. So for doing that, what we have established is one, direct service model. Today we have our service head here who is coming in from vast experience from Urology. We have around 14 engineers. In ground, we have around 3.4 to 5 crore rupees of spares inventory to ensure the lowest downtime in service. We make sure we manage all our services through 1-800 number to ensure the best long time of services. We also have in-house clinical department which ensures that when the machine is installed, there is a proper training, preceptorship and proctorship program that is provided to the doctor so that he can prescribe the technology well in confidence. Thirdly, we also made sure in initiatives we partner with top accounts across countries to ensure we provide them patient and physician education programs. So at the end of the day, all of these initiatives made it in confidence that when we supply an equipment to any of the hospitals, they always have confirmation viability, least downtime, best clinical outcomes, more confidence, and thirdly, talking about your visibility through patient education and physician education. Core competencies we always believed was advanced technology, brand, install base, because I'm proud to share with you today that most of our business that we get is 80% or 70% coming in from references. So we value and we thank you for that. Key opinion leaders, I think most of you present here, we thank you. I think we've been trying to engage as much as possible in the last 8 or 9 years to share our experiences across India, and definitely the best channel management with best distributors who are available to us for especially government business to take it forward. In battlefield, I'll take you quickly. The major battlefield for us in medical would definitely be urology. But if you look at in last 8 years, we have expanded ourselves in ENT, we have expanded ourselves in pulmonology, and recently in 2017, we renamed surgical as medical BU in the first quarter of this year. And we added vision with yet another revolutionary product that is M22 for dry eye. The goal remains focus on 2 and 3 businesses, and that's how you see in the last 8 years we become as number 1 in technology, number 1 in installation, and number 1 in support. Now, understanding all about, the iceberg strategy. Now what comes is, we also wanted to understand what is it about commercial strategy to upgrade. Now here I take a pride to share with you that usually organizations, always talk about the tier 1, tier 2 or tier 3 cities. But something different that we did in this was, if you look at the column of profile, we also segmented our accounts with L3, L2, which talks about the number of cases that we are doing. And the reason we added it is, and the reason I can say today to you is, a lot of doctors here, from private accounts, we made them teach how to buy laser because we made them have confidence on viability. So that's another yet change that we brought in Lumenis India in surgical and urology with this segmentation that got added. And always, you have prestigious accounts like Columbia Asia, Apollo, Max, Fortis, Medicity. If I name few from the delegates present here, they have been always our key accounts in top 3, and we made sure that we own these accounts with Lumenis KOLs and establishing them as center of excellence in academic support. Not only this, if you talk about our L3 strategy for T2, we have made sure we educate them for them to go in for buying high power laser with right education and training, and we have always made sure to provide them best service supports pre and post sales so that they have strong confidence and entire install based care up is established. T3 cities, including South Asia, we are working there with indirect sales, and we are making sure we establish the best service network and equip our distributors so that they can have the best support for the customer locally based out of Nepal, Sri Lanka, even in C category towns we have across in India. So that was another commercial upgrade that came in with our company. Lastly, I would like to share with you is the private institutes that we have worked with. Now these institutes are institutes which are private medical colleges or private accounts, like big private accounts like you have maybe Patel Hospital in Jalandhar, or which are doing good number of surgeries in urology, maybe if they are in B or C category towns, and we have supported them well with proper care up, so pre and post sales, to ensure that we remain comfortable and focused on entire utilization of the technology. Now what happens is, when you're looking at the 2 stages that have come up for us, one, the entire pyramid that the organization established, second, the commercial organization that we had, all the support. The current status that comes for us is that today we're proud to tell you that almost every urologist in India is looking for buying the laser. I think Lumenis India has contributed a lot initially in between for all these initiatives, motivations, commercially, technically, and education-wise to ensure we provide complete viability. But today, if we talk about this current scenario, it talks about the total addressable market that we have, in which we are launching new product, we are repositioning new products. Lumenis addressable market, which is there, where we're trying to still emphasize with a lot of direct sales service, indirect channels and distributor setup, private sales, and followed by coverage, pipeline, and orders, which are there. We are also, with new technologies, trying to interact with key opinion leaders coming in from competitor technology, because today I think we have a lot of answers for them from the technology we have to resolve few of their concerns, which probably the previous technology had some apprehensions from their side. Now, the reason I shared all of this with you is to actually tell you how internally Lumenis India Surgical and Urology has worked day in, day out to ensure that we grow up with a strong installation. So this would be my last slide. If you look at the Lumenis India Urology presence, I mean, every corner of the country is covered by us. And I would like to tell you, 9 years down the line when we started, in fact, I was the 5th employee in the organization, and Lumenis is 9 years old, and I am almost 8 years old. So I've actually seen, and I've been synonymous with this urology evolution. And I'm really proud to share with you that in last 7, 8 years, we have grown from around 15 to 18 installations to today around 364 installations. Also, the good positive sense that comes out of this presentation and this slide is that if you see, we have made sure that we have not been opportunistic. We have installations from private accounts, standalone clinics, corporates, government hospitals, and that is what is a strength that builds confidence to us when we sit across the doctor on the table to tell them about what sort of initiatives and presentations and efforts that we put in to get the entire country support and agree to the best technology which is there. That's the 100 watt or the P120, and now the Moses effect or the Moses technology. My bad, we have here to launch. So thank you, thanks a lot, and I wish you all a lovely evening. Thank you, thanks.
Well, thank you so very much, sir. All right, everyone. Okay, so I think now it is the right time to talk about the purpose for the evening. How about this? Yeah? Yes? Alright, so I think without taking any time, let me introduce that thing that today is the moment where we are going to witness the launch of our revolutionary Moses technology. Are you all ready now? Yes? Everyone? I can't hear you all. Come on. Say it louder. Or how about this? Can we have a huge applause for the moment? Let's celebrate all together. Okay, so for that, I'm going to call again Mr. Navkaran Singh Chimni. Sir, you need to come again here. And sir, you already talked about the evolution, and I think it is our time to take a step forward for the evolution, right? Alright. So also I would like to request Mr. Rashid Mogdami to please come up on the stage and join him. Come on everyone, can we have a huge round of applause for him? Also, I would like to request Mr. Edward Krishman to please join them on the stage. Clap, 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 clap. Huge round of applause. Also, I would like to request Mr. Dharmendra Mistry to please join him on the stage. Come on. Clap once again. Yes, this is the moment to celebrate. Come on, let's do it all together. Okay, so as you will already seen that we have the gentleman on the stage with us. Very responsible gentleman, I must say. And I think now it is our time to unveil the brand new product, I must say, the Moses technology that we are continuously talking about. So, shall we start now? Are you ready to reframe the law of physics, everyone? Yes? Come on. So time has come. Can we have a huge, huge round of applause to celebrate this moment all together? And I request all the gentlemen to please trigger the button and let's do it. Come on. Come on, everyone. A big round of applause. And now we present you all Moses technology by Lumenis. Come on everybody, a big round of applause. Come on everyone, can we have a huge round of applause all together? This is our revolutionary Moses technology, which shall transform the way urinary stools are treated previously. I'm sure it is going to be a very, very exciting moment for all of us. Let's congratulate all of us for the moment. Big round of applause for all of us. Come on, everyone. All right. Great. All right, so everyone. So this is our revolutionary Moses technology presenting in front of you on the stage. Yeah, seems like there are a lot of things to know, right? Now we can see that we have seen the Moses technology. Am I right or right? Yes, I'm absolutely right. Okay.